Planting green, or planting into a standing cover crop, is a practice that is gaining popularity among farmers planting cover crops. It has several advantages, including having standing cover crop lap up excess spring moisture and also providing competition for early emerging weeds. Yet, there's some things that can go wrong too, as farmers still need to terminate the standing crop in order to make way for the soybeans. In this segment, Liz Stahl, University of Minnesota Extension educator, gives the pros and cons to this practice.
Yeah, one of the advantages to planting green is a key thing for cover crops in our neck of the woods is it just gives us a little bit more time to actually get some more biomass accumulation of that cover crop in the spring because the more biomass that you get, the more potential benefits you can get from that cover crop. And of course, again, all the potential benefits, we're looking at helping protect our soil from erosion, for example, contributing to soil organic matter, helping improve soil structure. And of course, also there's a potential to help, that residue could help potentially with weed control as well. So again, there's all these things are correlated to the amount of biomass that's produced. So whatever we can do to maximize or optimize the amount of biomass before we terminate that cover crop, we're going to get the most benefits from that cover crop. But there's a lot of things you need to balance with that too. It's not all, just all good things. There's risk. There's some more risk. And so it's all about managing risk. If you're planting green, you want to make sure you can terminate that cover crop before it starts to have an impact on our cash crop. For example, because we know, for example, weed scientists by nature, that's my background, we know that if you have a weed, and we can just say a plant, any plant that's out there with that crop for a long period of time, especially if it's out there right when that crop emerges, that has the greatest potential to have an impact on yield, if we don't get that out of the crop in time. There's potential for, creating a green bridge with disease and insect pests too. True armyworm's an example of that. The moths come up in the spring from the south. They're attracted to grass. So if you have like a cereal cover crop, they can lay their eggs in there. Well, if you planted corn into that, for example, you terminate the cover crop, they don't have that to eat on anymore, then they're going to move to the corn. And it's not a common pest that we have typically, but we have seen issues where people that have planted green and have run into issues with that too. So again, it's just managing risk, and that creating that green bridge is a potential risk if we do plant green.
As you can see, planting green has much potential, but also requires increased management. For more information, check out Successful Farming Magazine's Soil Health Digest and Weeds Playbook for more information on these and other agronomic topics.